It takes two to tango. Fight. Hi, this is Jesse, and this is the Valiant Lifestyle, and you are tuned in to another awesome episode that I'm going to bring you here today. To you today. Before I start on all that, though, I want to invite you to subscribe if you haven't already to my channel, The Valiant Lifestyle. And if you've already subscribed, awesome. But if you haven't, just wherever YouTube has placed the button today to subscribe and then hit the little bell. That enables all of my content. All right, so it takes two to fight. Yes, it does. In this episode, I'm going to bring you, though, the hard facts. What are the hard facts? The cold truth. And what is it that you contributed? What did you contribute to this fight? What did you contribute to this whole thing? These are things, man. These are things that are hard to sit in. It's hard to sit in your own filth sometimes. But if you start looking at it like, I've got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable, or get comfortable being uncomfortable, or to start seeing that this breakdown will bring me through to a breakthrough, and the other side of this fear that I have right now that I really got to do, I really got to do it, or the refrigerator is going to drop, as my coach Eric says. What do you want to do? You want the feather, you want the brick, or you want the refrigerator to fall on you? What's it going to take? What is your contribution? What did you contribute to the argument, the fight? What is the underlying issue? Is it you? I'm gonna be honest with you. It is always you. It is always the me. Here's why. And let me start you off with what this is for me. If I have contributed anything to this relationship that I have with my wife, has been everything that I have that I can take responsibility for. And that means the words, the arguments, the gestures, the behavioral things, anything that I have contributed to it that has been good or not so good, I take full responsibility for. Why? Because without my interaction in what I've done with certain interactions with her, the situation would have been entirely different. You can't fight on your own. Well, you can fight with yourself, but I mean, it's just nonsensical. But my wife and I have, every once in a while, we have our spats. We have our fights. We get at each other. And what it all comes back to for me is that I'm not doing a great deal to take care of myself, and I'm getting angry and I'm projecting that resentment, that fiery whatever out on her. And what I do for that, and what I do make a conscious effort at doing is taking day trips by myself. And many of you men out there will say, oh, day trips, that must be nice. Yeah, it is. And you can do it too. You just stop making excuses for yourself and you can do it. Tomorrow, I'm going to take my kayak and I'm going to go out to a lake out in the mountains by myself with some bear spray, and I'm just going to go out there and be at peace for myself, just to be with myself. And for many of us, including myself at times, it's uncomfortable just being alone. And it comes back to that too. But that is when I forge some of the best resilience and the best confidence that I have within me. I find a deeper love for myself, a deeper trust. Something inside of me is ignited because I'm able to see that I can do something on my own, that I don't got to rely on somebody to do it. And when I get angry or upset, what I contributed to the fight was probably some language, probably some tone, and probably something that wasn't warranted, because I don't at times take time for myself when I need to. And many of you men out there that are watching this right now and you're rolling your eyes or you're doing something else or you're completely glazed over, going over your head under your bum, stop it. Stop it. Stop making excuses for this. The reason why we get upset is because there's an underlying issue. The underlying issue is not spending time with you, being present with yourself, that gift to yourself every day, me time. And that should be the first win of your day, the first present to yourself in the morning is your presence with you. Is it easily resolved? Depends on how you look at it, but I would say yes. It just is you doing the thing. It is the follow through, the action, whatever that is. Am I blowing through this, or am I blowing this out of proportion? I'm not blowing this out of proportion. You are, right? That sort of argument. My contribution to fights sometimes is seeking some sort of love from my wife that I don't feel like I'm getting. And if I look at her and I look at me and I look at the mirror in her, I'm not giving something to her. That contribution that I'm not giving to her is what I'm getting back. I'm not getting what I want from her because I'm not giving her what she wants. And I'm the leader. I got to take responsibility for that. I'm the man. I am the one that shows how this goes. She guides. But I got to do this. And this is where the tango is. It can take two to tango, or it can take two to fight. You get to decide how this is going to go. But I would suggest, from my own experience, taking you time. If you want to learn much more about that, I would love for you to visit thevaliantlifestyle.com and book a discovery call. And we don't have to commit to anything, but maybe it's just something that you want to say, hey, I want to know if you're actually real on the other end of this. And I want to ask some questions. Let's do that. All right. Talk to you soon. Let's do this.